Odighizuwa. Odighizuwa is the guy who right now is being rumored to be a Cincinnati Bengal next season. And sure, here's what I'll say. Obviously, everyone comes down to the correct price tag. You give us the correct price tag, 1,000%. Okay? This guy is 26 years old. He's young. We have a new defensive line coach. We have a new defensive coordinator. I have a lot of faith in both of those guys. We also have a new assistant defensive line coach as well. We potentially might get J.J. Watt on this team as a positional coach. Sure. The answer to this is sure, as in the price tag has to make sense, but I'm not against the idea. We need to work on this defense. We do. And Odighizuwa, I kind of love his name, to be honest. Odighizuwa. Odighizuwa! See, I could say that and not butcher it as much. And before you comment, dude, you're saying you're wrong. No. I watched this 1,000 times. Let me play the audio. Hold up. I'm playing this audio.
Goes down for a loss. He had no chance on that play. Odighizuwa came in to make.
Odighizuwa. Don't even. I see you commenting. I see you commenting and saying, dude, that's not how you say his name. Yes, it is. Odighizuwa. Yeah, bet you didn't think I was going to be able to say this one correctly. I'm actually proud of myself. Anyway, he actually changed his numbers since he got drafted, and then after, I went from 75 to 97, which, to be honest, I really like 97 better for a pass rusher anyway. I think 75 reminds me of an offensive lineman. 75 on our team is Orlando Brown. And I just reminds me of an offensive lineman. Reminds me of a tackle. Last season, he had 4.5 sacks. 3 sacks the year before that. 4 sacks the year before that. And then 2 sacks the year before that. Looking at his numbers, I love this category right here. Started 17 games, played 17 games. Started 17 games, played 17 games. Started 17 games, played 17 games. One thing, I think one crucial thing we're looking for in this upcoming season is players not getting injured. If we're going to sign a free agent or go after a free agent, our criteria, number one, and listen, you can never predict injuries, okay? You can't. It's impossible to predict injuries. But we have to, at some capacity, try to go out of our way to avoid players who have injury concerns or has a bad injury history. Because we are the worst team when it comes to the injury bug. I mean, look at the last 2 seasons. 2 years ago, we lost Joe Burrow for the year. We lost Dax Hill for the year. We lost DJ Turner for the year. We lost Cam Sample for the year. We lost T. Higgins in and out of the lineup all the time. DJ Reader out for the year. What's the name? Sam Hubbard out for the year last year. Like, we are the worst team when it comes to injury bug. So we can't even afford at this point to risk it for the biscuit. We can't even afford to push that injury bug in any way. Like, we have to be very smart with our injury bug issue. Because I don't know if we're cursed or we just like to choose players that like to get, or not like to get injured, but do get injured. But we can't afford to push it anymore. Like, this is not a if-and situation. This is a, we have to make sure you're drafting a guy. It has a good chance he won't get injured, right? No ailments, no issues. We drafted Eric All. He's out for this upcoming season because he got hurt last season, ended the last season with an injury. Came out of college, nursing an ACL. Now he's hurt again. We can't afford it. And this is why I said in my video earlier today, Will Johnson, cornerback from Michigan. I love the idea of getting Will Johnson from Michigan. He's an absolute tank. He's a unit. But my problem with it, he has injury issues. And we can't afford it. So I think moving forward, we got those two criteria here. If a guy has injury issues, we don't get him. If a guy has character problems and concerns, and they tell you not to draft him based on his past in college, we don't get him. Like, we can't take risk anymore. We have taken enough risk where we would win the game of risk every single time by losing everything. We would actually not win risk. We'd lose it because we would lose everything. Guys, the point is, no more. No more, no more, no more. We gotta play this smart. So, Odighizuwa, sure. Bring him on the squad. What I'm seeing here, injuries don't look like a problem. It looks like I'm going to get a guy who's going to play every single down, every single snap, and every single game. And that's exactly what we need. Let's go, boys. Hooday!